A strange flying object suddenly lands on Earth. To prevent panic among residents, the government covered up information about the spacecraft, keeping even top leaders in the dark. The Protection Department even set up Area 51 specifically for secret research. Initially, they thought they might uncover some advanced technological products, but little did they know that 40 years later, on the most obscure far side of the moon, a huge circular UFO was hurtling toward Earth at the speed of light. Immediately, Earth's technological detection centers received signals from outer space. The Ministry of National Defense confirmed that it was a giant disc-shaped UFO with a massive body a quarter the size of the moon. At this point, the UFO, using the signal positions from satellites, obtained sufficient clues and then hovered above Earth's north pole, splitting internally into 30 smaller units in preparation. Upon learning the information, the leaders issued a level 1 alert. Before the information could be released, some places already sensed something was wrong. Television screens suddenly distorted. Engineer Mike set out to investigate and discovered that the signals were interfering with satellite transmissions. After adjustments, he analyzed and judged that the eerie signals would dissipate in 7 hours. While David was investigating, bizarre phenomena began appearing in the skies worldwide. Spokesperson Lucy issued an announcement. Shortly after the announcement was released, the ground started shaking and people panicked and ran outdoors, suddenly seeing mushroom clouds appearing out of nowhere in the sky, spreading all the way into the city. The white sky revealed a huge disk, leaving people terrified and in a state of chaos. Streets were thrown into chaos, and the massive spacecraft hovered over the White House and came to a stop. Besides Washington, this scene repeated in 15 cities worldwide, including New York and Los Angeles. When Mike saw the huge spacecraft over the city, he realized that the signals were probably being transmitted between alien ships, and the decreasing countdown was the time for their unified attack. He decided to report the matter to the leaders. With the help of a woman, he met with the leaders and expressed his conjecture. The spacecraft were hovering over the capitals of various countries to launch simultaneous attacks, eliminating all populations at once. To figure out the aliens' purpose, the military sent 3 welcoming helicopters, attempting to express friendship to the extraterrestrials in the spacecraft using soft lights. The aliens directly fired a laser cannon, destroying the helicopters. The aliens were indeed hostile, and humanity finally understood their intentions. A large number of citizens began to flee, and the cities instantly became congested. The president and senior officials quickly escaped under the leadership of security personnel. However, there was still a group of fanatical alien enthusiasts who showed no sign of panic. They even held signs, climbed to the top of buildings, held a welcome party, and shouted, begging the aliens to take them away. As the countdown ended, the spacecraft slowly opened their bottom channels, and dazzling light began to gather. This spectacular sight made the fleeing humans stop and watch. But the aliens were not there to perform a light show. A devastating beam of light poured down, instantly shattering 100-meter-tall buildings. The energy spread to the streets, leaving people with no time to react. Flames, like waves, swept through the entire city, with countless people vanishing in an instant. The whole city turned into a hellscape.